Good afternoon, good morning. Brent Boer with B&B Lumber Company, and today we're talking about fire extinguisher safety. And let's jump right into this. So, portable fire extinguishers. That's what you'll see out in and around all of our areas here on the Jamesville campus. If you happen to work over in our Deer Road campus or at McConnellsville, this same type of fire extinguisher exists in all those facilities. Right after this video meeting, you will be getting with your group that you work with every day, and you'll be touring the area with your team leader or supervisor and identifying all of the fire extinguishers that are in your area so that you have a good understanding of where those extinguishers are, provided that a time arises and you need it. So it's important that as I progress through this, that you really pay attention and especially to the word PASS. You know, we're going to use that acronym as a means of directionally sharing with us how to go about using the extinguishers. These could save your life, they could save equipment, and it certainly could save our facility from further harm if we use the extinguishers correctly in the event that they're needed. So let's just jump right in here. Different classes of fire extinguishers are Class A, B, and C. A Class A fire extinguisher are for ordinary combustibles such as wood, cloth, and paper. That's the type of fire that those extinguishers will put out. A Class B extinguisher will extinguish flammable liquids such as gas, oil, and or oil-based paint. Class C, energized electrical equipment, including wiring, fuse boxes, circuit breakers, and appliances. So there's the three types, A, B, and C. Fire extinguisher should only be used in the first few minutes of the fire when the flames are small. Therefore, if you happen to extinguish a full extinguisher on a fire and it hasn't gone out yet, it's a very good indication that it's greater in size than you're going to be able to take care of on your own, and you need to seek immediate assistance, whether you've sought somebody out and told them to get the supervisor and they're going to call 911, whatever the case is. We need to get somebody on it really quickly if you feel like, one, you've extinguished it and it's not out, or two, if it's growing in size while you're extinguishing it. You really need to seek additional counsel immediately. So, instructions for use. We're going to talk about PASS. So for me, I'm a visual learner. Okay, so we're talking about a fire extinguisher. We're talking about pull the pin. Okay, aim at the base of the fire. Squeeze the lever. Sweep. Side to side. Remember this, PASS. Pull, aim, squeeze, sweep. It could save us, could save you, and this will save you not only here at work, but if you're at home and you have a portable extinguisher and you have a problem, you've got the acronym that could help save you. All right, so we're going to jump right into a few of the different points that are necessary if a fire extinguisher is used. So when it's used, the pin is pulled or missing. That means it's used. Even if it says it's charged, it doesn't matter. Once that pin is pulled, it's used. So it's important we understand that. The employee who used the extinguisher or noticed the pin was missing must contact the supervisor immediately. Then the supervisor must immediately exchange the used fire extinguisher for a loaner that is full of CO2 and is ready for use and has the pin in it. Take the used extinguisher to the red cabinet located by the mill office. Put the old one on the used side. Pick up a loaner for the new side. Hang the loaner back at the original station. If the loaner doesn't fit, place on the floor directly below the bracket. Your supervisor will follow up with the safety department and work together to take any necessary follow-up action. Should anyone else be notified? Does someone need to watch for a potential flare-up? Is there damage to be, that needs to be repaired? All those questions, just as a safe bet. If you are not a supervisor, most of what I just read isn't really applicable. If you have a fire and you use an extinguisher, or you're thinking about using it, just get your supervisor and they're gonna take it from there with the safety department. But it's good to know and think about those other things. Keeping in mind, pass is the biggest thing that I want you to take from this meeting today regarding fire extinguishers. Okay. General housekeeping. Smoking in break areas. Please continue to keep clean after yourself. Properly dispose of cigarette butts. Cigarette butts must be stamped out before discarding into the yellow container. They may not be thrown on the ground even if stamped out. Hot work permits. Hot work permits should be used by any trained employee that is performing welding, grinding outside of the designated welding areas in the shop. Good job to everyone involved with them. They have been filled out accurately and completely. I've noticed that, and still to this day, for the last number of years since we've put in place hot work permits, it's been a great job. We really appreciate your hard work. So, primary pieces of this are fire extinguishers. You're going to go from this meeting right out onto the floor with your supervisors, and you're going to identify all the portable extinguishers. If you have further questions, please feel free to ask your supervisor during the meeting. Thank you very much, and have a great day. Stay safe.
Hi everyone, Mike Lathrop here with B&B Lumber and Affiliates. I am here today to cover the procedure for the use of a fire extinguisher. We're going to cover the pass method. First we start with P, which is where you pull the pin. And then A, you're going to aim at the base of the fire. And you're going to squeeze in, the handle of the extinguisher, which is right here. And you're going to sweep from right to left at the base of the fire, like this. You use the entire fire extinguisher, and that concludes our safety meeting. Thanks for watching.